Hey guys, it's PhilosopherKing, and yeah, we're basically using the same teams this time for Game 3. So, this is going to be my Articuno team once again, and this is going to be his Jump Left team. And we basically know each other's sets, so we're making moves based upon prior knowledge. The reason for this is that I thought the second game was deleted in that I forgot to click the icon in the battle window which would say save battle, but apparently I did, so it all worked out. But besides that, we're basically having the same teams, and he's like, 7X is sort of complaining that he knows I know his set, which is going to prevent Snorlax from using block, but he has that same knowledge about my team, so I think we're even. Anywho, he brings the Swampert in, takes an Earthquake, not a huge deal. We're just chatting at this point. I mentioned how I thought I was thinking. Can't talk today. I mentioned how I was thinking about just playing the same way, getting my Celebi trapped, and playing it how the second game went. But I decided not to, because I didn't think 7X would play that way either, so I didn't want to give my opponent an advantage for nothing. So anyway, I bring my Cloyster in, I go for the first layer of spikes as 7X goes to his Gengar. 7X is having internet issues, as am I. College is fun like that. Anywho, I go to my Articuno, he goes to his Dugtrio, Rock Slide's probably coming in, and so I'm going to get out of here. I go to my Celebi, because I don't think he's going to go for HP Bug. And he goes to his Gengar, which works out for me. I go for Psychic, taking the direct approach, and he brings his Metagross in, which takes it nicely. We'll see what the Metagross wants to do here. I know it has HP Grass, so which means it's not Choice Banded, especially since it's getting Leftovers Recovery. So I'm content to stay in here. The only problem is like, Dugtrio may come in as I recover, which I don't want, so I go for Leech Seed to force the Metagross to switch, which will allow me to Calm Mind up. But he decides to go for Explosion to take out the Celebi. So 5-5 game, and once again we get Gengar and Gengar, same encounter from the last game. So we go blow for blow, Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. He does a little more damage, but he just got a little bit of higher damage count. I go for Thunderbolt, he goes for Thunderbolt again, and he gets a lucky Para. And that's sort of backbreaking, because Gengar pretty much depends on its speed to do its thing. So I go to my Articuno, he knows I'm going to switch here, goes to Will-O-Wisp, connects with the Articuno, which isn't that big of a deal. Like I said before, Articuno has Rest, and you've seen that. I go for Roar, Swampert lands on Spikes, and I go for Roar again. The Snorlax comes in, lands on Spikes, and so does the Dugtrio. So I go for my Swampert. He goes for Earthquake, knowing I'm going to go to something that's not Articuno. And so this faux Swampert uses Ice Beam. I'm not sure why, but Toxic misses. I know the Swampert has it, so I react accordingly. Dugtrio comes in after I roar it in, and I'm going to be forced to switch again. I go to my Cloyster, the Snorlax comes in. I know it's not a Curselax, so it shouldn't be a huge deal. I'm going to go for Spikes again, and he takes the opportunity of the Boom, so only 2 layers of Spikes, I believe? 1. What was it landing on before? They didn't get spun away. Faux Swampert is hurt by Spikes. So yeah, I don't know. I should have 2 layers up, right? Maybe it's a glitch. No, yeah, now it says 2. I don't know what the replay is doing. Anyway, Jump Left makes an appearance. I go for Rest. He goes for Encore as I try to go for Sleep Talk, which, yeah, I'm going to be forced to switch out. We'll see what he wants to do. He'll probably go for Substitute like last time and the time before, and just annoy the crap out of me. And that's probably the plan. So I go to my Swampert, he goes for Leech Seed. I use Protect to make him waste PP. I go to my Articuno, which makes him waste PP further thanks to Pressure. So he already lost 3 PP in Leech Seed. I go for Sleep Talk, and I break the sub with Ice Beam. I'm trying to land Roar or something, but I just go for Ice Beam again after I wake up. Substitute, I guess he didn't decide to go for substitute, he goes for Sleep Powder, so my Swampert is asleep. He goes for Leaf Seed, it misses, all fine and well, wasting that PP. I think this is why I don't like the Jump Puff set. I mean, I expressed a dislike for it in the first game. Even though I said it's really good at what it does, I mean, it can't do much other than that, and I think you need a poke like Celebi, which can employ the same strategy, but at the same time maybe and do some damage. Yeah, I think Celebi is a much better fit than Jumpluff for this team. 7X's team, that is. Because the Jumpluff will just eventually run out of PP. It can't really do anything. So, yeah. If 7X wants to keep Jumpluff, I would say maybe replace Sleep Powder with a attack move like HP Grass or something like that. I mean, it would come in handy here. Swampert would not be able to switch in at all, which would prompt me to stay in with Articuno. But it is what it is. Once again, Leech Seed, Sleep Talk, this whole thing, Articuno is just sort of laughing at the Jumpluff right now, because Articuno is a beast. It's King. That's my nickname for it. It just rolls off the tongue. It's sort of like a pun. Not only does it refer to its ice typing, which is, you know, not that clever, but Burr sounds almost like bird, so it's like saying Bird King, but it's actually King. Yeah, I know, I'm clever. I do land a Toxic against the Swampert, which is going to speed things along a little bit. I go for Protect as he tries to land me with Toxic. It doesn't work out. Articuno comes in to the Gengar, takes a Thunderbolt. I roar it out with Sleep Talk. Swampert comes in. I unfortunately wake up as I do use Sleep Talk. That was kind of stupid. But then again, I didn't really have a knowledge of when I'd wake up since I was hit with Sleep Powder. So yeah, I just fodder off the Gengar, and then I bring my Articuno back in. Gengar uses Thunderbolt. I use Ice Beam, pretty straightforward. I should win this battle, but I'm going to go for Rest, just to heal it up. Barring like 2 crits in a row or something like that, I should win this. I use Sleep Talk, I land Roar, which brings the Swampert in. It's at 3%, it'll die next turn. Dugtrio comes in, I use Roar and bring out the Jumpluff. And I use Sleep Talk, again, thanks to Jumpluff's Encore, which is really annoying. I go to my Swampert to break the Encore. Gengar comes in. And yeah, I bring my Metagross in. I don't really care if it gets whisked or not. Metagross will be able to take it out with Meteor Mash. And that's what happens. Dugtrio comes in for the revenge kill, but Metagross is still at a healthy level, so Earthquake won't kill. And I take it out with Earthquake. So Metagross dies to the burn next turn. And now I gotta decide what I want to do. I bring my Articuno in. It won't get a chance to go for Substitute or Leech Seed, but unfortunately, it lands Sleep Powder, which is going to make this a little longer. I'm going to speed this along because basically I'm waiting for it to run out of Leech Seed. So, Swampert, Articuno, Sleep Powder, Rest Talk, Encore, Swampert, Sleep Powder, Protect, Articuno, Ice Beam. You know what's happening right now. So basically, I'm going to win this best out of 3 series. It was a little stallish and maybe a little slow, but you know, I think it was pretty cool. We're both using unconventional pokes. I'm using Articuno, which, you know, is awesome, and 7X is running Jumpluff, which is pretty awesome too, but not as awesome as Articuno. Yeah, I know, a little arrogance there, but Articuno's awesome. Come on, guys, it's so underused and it needs more love. So guys, make an Articuno team. I want to see it more popular. Just do it. So I hope you enjoyed the battle. Rate, comment, subscribe, and look forward to the next battle.